walk. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah, all set.
Let's go. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, gee, man your head, Jay. I'm not talking about you. Man your head.
Hello, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Hi there.
This is Holly. She's doing
Hi, Holly.
Pennine Way as well.
Are you? No way. They made me climb in the hole last night at the pub.
Oh, God. Right.
Yeah, I got through it.
I filmed it all as well.
Got the certificate.
Oh, God.
There's a hole in the pub in the wall, and they try and make people climb through it, and you get a free shot and a certificate.
Yeah.
And I did it. It is very small though.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I got about a quarter of the way in, and I was like,
thought you were
I didn't think my shoulders were going to get
Yeah.
through. But as soon as you like
Yeah.
prise past that bit, it's like, oh yeah, okay, easy. But yeah, that's quite funny.
Well-
Everyone in the pub was like, go on.
Yeah, but that's it, everybody's watching.
Anything. Amazing.
Thank you very much. Is
Thank
that
you
it?
for that.
Joking. That looks amazing.
Do you want some toast?
I'm alright for toast, thank you.
No, because I'm going to have bread at lunchtime,
Oh,
so
right,
I'll be
yeah.
fine, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's for regulation.
Something like that.
Yeah,
you
bloody
doing?
hell, that's amazing.
Well, we're putting drones up. We went to that crash site where the air.
Oh, yeah.
No, 10:30. No, why did we not start till 10:30?
Oh, yeah, because we were at Buxton the night before, so
Right,
we had to drive.
And we'd been drinking.
Right, so, right.
I did feel a bit rough, to be honest. It wasn't great on the first
They knew, you
day.
see, they knew what was it, you know.
For Paul and Aaron, shall we?
Yeah. What was the order champion? The Pennine Pathfinders. Go to our website, www.youtube.com/Pennine Pathfinders.
Paul and Aaron, just put that, or
Yeah,
champions?
put champion. So what was the earliest entry in that visitor's handbook?
18th of February 1976 to Mr. and Mrs. Grant
Wow.
from Surrey.
This is all the people that stayed since then
Yeah.
that have filled it out.
Yeah.
There was even an entry from somebody that lived in the Federal Republic of Germany before the Berlin Wall came down. Sheila. This is where we start today. Torside Reservoir, where we start today. So, alright, here we are back at the point that we finished the other day. We're back on it.
Take a picture of the label.
Yeah, you can see it when we touched it.
Oh.
Crowden to Standedge. Where are we going today? We're going to Diggle, aren't we? So we're not going to get as far as there, I don't think. Well, there says 11 miles. Maybe another classic Peak District walk awaits with a mixture of remote moorland and reservoir access roads, wide views and plenty of hills. There is a similar amount of height gain as yesterday, so this stage is no pushover. You'll also have to factor in how you'll get to the accommodation in Marsden or Diggle, which could add another 1.5 miles by foot. The day starts with a series of short climbs taking you away from Torside and up the gritstone outcrops of Laddow Rocks. Almost half the day's total ascent is in these first 3 miles or so. Oh my God.
I know.
But the height gain pays dividends, weather permitting, with outstanding views all around. This is the most scenic section of today's walk, so be sure to soak up the views. Keep one eye on the path though, for it is one of the only exposed stretches of the Pennine Way, with a sharp drop-off down to your right. The high-level path soon drops to meet Crowden Great Brook, where wild campers will find an excellent wild flat pitch before a long gentle climb, on slabs now, up to the recently transformed Black Hill. No longer a barren black wasteland of peat bog, it is now green and lush thanks to much replanting and sheep control. Dropping down from Black Hill, you may see the spire of Emley Moor Mast on the far horizon and the much closer Holm Moss Mast across the moor before meeting the A635. If you've arrived on a weekend morning, there may even be a van doing a roaring trade in bacon butties and tea. Sit with your back to the road and admire the hills behind, because ahead, the way follows a series of access roads linking together a string of reservoirs. I'm not going to read too much more because I don't want to spoil what we're going to see today.
It is one of the only exposed stretches on the Pennine Way with a sharp drop.
So that side of the valley, that's where we walked yesterday, and down here to that farm, that's where that horrible, horrible knee jerking was. And we're on the other side of the valley from there now. Oh yeah, old markers. Yeah, they're like old religious points. So well, especially in Orkney anyway, they were used by like druids for conducting religious ceremonies. Nice, isn't it?
It is. Nice.
Hello there.
Hello.
How you getting on?
Oh,
You okay?
oh, but sure.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, right, enjoying it is the
Good, that's the main thing, isn't it? Doesn't matter how long it takes,
No.
as long as you enjoy it.
And before darkness falls.
And before, oh, that's also the important thing, and before the pub closes, right?
Indeed.
Coffee review, coffee review.
Yeah, it's nice, it's not very hot.
But tasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Well, it's nice just to, don't know, soak them.
How's it going so far?
It's good. Hard. That first ascent up Jacob's ladder is quite tough, I think, but we've enjoyed it.
So we had really bad weather when we started out, so from Kirk Yelthom to Burness, which you can do over 2 days, it was just raining, and it's all...
There's nowhere to stay up
No.
there, so you have to
Well,
walk
we're
out.
standing around Hooley Bunkhouse because that's only 8.5 miles
So
from Kirk Yelthom,
we
and
were-
then to the Forest Hill Walkers Inn, whatever it's
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
The
'cause
Forest Inn also, they'll come and pick you up from...
called. Nah, we don't use cars.
Exactly.
No,
feels
it is.
cheating,
It was like we're
does,
not
yeah.
doing
We
it.
did it down there. We had to walk 2.5 miles off the track to Padfield just so we could stay because we refused to get in the car that the old lady said she'd pick us up in.
We wild camped on that first stretch, but it was just constant rain, bogs full of water.
God.
Got in your boots, couldn't get dry.
Oh,
It's supposed to be like the most scenic stretch of the whole thing.
We didn't see any of
and
it.
it was fog.
Oh,
Too
no.
often.
did you go up? You didn't go up the Cheviots then, I guess.
Well, we didn't go up a Chevy in the end.
Right, here we are at the top of Black Hill, which is that trigger point over there. We're about halfway through the day, well, more than halfway through the day now. We've walked about 8.5 miles of probably about 14.5, 15. It's been beautiful, the weather's been great. It's a bit windy, I haven't been able to get the drone up much. Beautiful plateau of bold cotton flowers. Dad's the Pathfinder for today. Where are we headed to after that?
We're going to Wasenden Head.
Wasenden Head, another hill, and there's potential that at the lay-by there'll be a bacon butty van there. Don't know if it'll be gone by the time we get there, but apparently there's some nice views and we're going to stop. I'm going to have my Huel and Dad's going to have his Sheila's made lunch. Oh, I've got a banana in there as well, haven't I? How much was it? And what did you get in it? £5, and what did you get?
Cheese and onion crisps, cheese and pickle sandwich, slice of ginger cake and 2 bananas.
Pops, welcome to Yorkshire. We walked all the way from Derbyshire to Yorkshire. Gotta get to Scotland next. All right, we may or may not have made a bit of a boo-boo. We're not in Yorkshire just yet, we're still in Derbyshire. When we get to Diggle at our accommodation tonight, that's when we get to Yorkshire. Still a bit further to go for the best beer in the UK. Time for everyone's favourite part of the show. What's your favourite? I say what's your favourite, but what's your favourite film director?
Probably Ridley Scott, because of the films he's done. Whenever a new film comes out then and Ridley Scott's name's attached to it, you think, oh, it must be good. And invariably they are. Well, he even had a part in Raised by Wolves, didn't he? Wasn't that done?
Yeah, he was executive producer on it. And he might have, directed an episode or two. Good choice.
His brother Tony was a director, wasn't he?
Yeah, he directed Top Gun.
So Ridley Scott films, obviously Alien and all of...
He was probably the exec on all the other Alien films, wasn't he? But he didn't direct them.
No, Gladiator.
Gladiator, yeah. It's weird, I can't name any other Ridley Scott films. Oh, of course, Blade Runner.
So what's your favourite English seaside resort?
Don't know, because I haven't been to very many.
Oh, come on, of course you have.
Oh, no, Whitstable's nice. Deal.
Scunthorpe.
Never been to Scunthorpe, sounds disgusting.
Yeah, you stayed in that.
That's Scarborough.
Oh, Scarborough then.
Yeah, awful.
Right.
Western-super-Mare,
Okay,
awful.
well they might be all awful.
But
What
actually,
was your favourite?
No, you've named a few that I love. Deal, Whitstable. No, out of those, they're like my top three. Yeah, I mean... Brighton,
Deal.
Whitstable and Deal. In terms of right now, if I moved to one of those three, it would be Brighton, because there's so much going on. If I was raising children, Deal. And if I retired, Whitstable. So I guess it's circumstantial, really. Right now, Brighton, I guess. The Brighton Marathon is obviously, something that really interests me in doing. Also, like the food culture there, the architecture, the beer, the vinyl, the sort of second-hand vintage markets, and got a couple of friends that live there as well. And the beach is a bit tacky, I'd say. And then I don't really know many beaches that aren't tacky. Do you? I mean, Whitstable's not particularly... Whitstable and Deal aren't that tacky, I suppose. We have to walk, potentially, all the way up that to there. Oh my God, I hope Dad's not right. It does, it feels like a path in Cyprus or something, doesn't it? Up to the last castle. Well done. It's definitely to the right. Beautiful vistas up here, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're at Standedge cutting, and it says in here about 150 metres directly beneath you at this point are 4 Standedge tunnels, 3 rail tunnels and a canal tunnel built in 1811 that is simultaneously the highest, deepest and longest canal tunnel in Britain. Well, it's the demarcation between Derbyshire and Yorkshire, but we're not...
Is Yorkshire, and that's Derbyshire.
Aye!
Ah,
Aye, lad!
we're nearly in Yorkshire. I've got a film us crossing into Yorkshire.
No, that's tomorrow.
Right then, so we're finishing the Pennine Way for today.
Yeah, all done.
I'll come back here tomorrow. Well done, mate. Love you.
Good day, love you too.
Alright, this is it. We have reached civilization. Here's the Diggle Hotel, where we're coming for our tea later. Got a beer garden. Diggle is a village in the civil parish of the Saddleworth in the Metropolitan Borough of Oldham in Greater Manchester, England. The village is situated on the moorlands of the Pennine Hills. Historically part of the West Riding of Yorkshire, it is located at one end of the restored Standedge Canal Tunnel, Britain's longest, deepest and highest canal tunnel. In the village there is a listed building, the Gate Pub and a post office and off-licence. Diggle is home to Diggle FC, an FA registered amateur football club which plays its home games at Churchill Playing Fields, Upper Mill. It competes in the Huddersfield and District Association Football League. Saddleworth Clarion Cycling Club hosts the annual Beard Cup hill climb out of Diggle each September. The name Diggle comes from the Saxon word Digel, which means valley. Like many of the Saddleworth villages, it traces its history back to a collection of hamlets. Yeah. Strange place. Looks like an old hostel, doesn't it?
Yeah. 30th.
7:30, I'll remember that. Anyway, so we do it here.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And so that's that. Any diets, any allergies or anything?
No, meat.
Good, mate. Thank God for that.
Yeah, no vegan rubbish.
Got one in tonight.
I want to get early up to Hebden, that's all.
Yeah, and we drive you up.
We're good, we're going to walk.
We're purists, we'll walk back.
Oh, it's a bit of a shit.
Well,
I know.
It's awful, we know, but we had the same thing the night before in Padfield. Are you not going to get in a car and I'm going to drive you the 2 miles? She said, and we're like, no, we're not getting in a vehicle for 18 days. We are walking. She said, you're mad. You're
I know, we're
you're
mad. I know we're mad, but
But thank you
purist.
for
I'll show you the room 6 then.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Through there.
Fantastic.
There's tea and coffee if you need a brew.
Brilliant. Oh,
Lovely views.
Yeah.
You put us in the penthouse, haven't
you have. This is the suite. Fantastic.
Pat lunches.
He might be able to do that for you. I'm sure he will.
Who's that? Who's he?
Ben.
Ben.
My son.
My son, right, okay.
Well, he's supposed to be doing it. It's just you'll be here now, but I'm still here. So after 37 years, I'm still doing. Tuna mayonnaise, corned beef, ham, cheese.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, Bill.
Our cases now.
Hello and welcome back to the end of day 2, Padfield to Diggle. Here we are at the Diggle Hotel. Just had our steak dinner, 14-ounce ribeye. I thought it was very good, but
Mine was okay.
then I don't know steak, so we're on to our dessert beers now. We couldn't possibly wait to do a beer review, so we drank our first pint, and then we realised we should have done it. I am drinking
Voodoo chocolate orange stout.
Yeah, that's going to be my dessert. Ooh, 5%, nice. And what are you drinking?
Unfortunately, despite me being told by the accommodation owner that they had black sheep, they didn't. So I've got Timothy Taylor Landlord.
Which is 3.4, 3.8, something like that. It's less than 4%, I know that.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Cheers.
It's the end of a good day. How many miles?
17.07 miles
Wow,
today.
and 3,000 calories.
3,000 calories.
Let's drink them all back on then. Cheers.
Yeah, it's all right. Ooh, it's quite nice.
It's strong.
Is it?
Yeah, it tastes like a cherry's chocolate orange beer.
Can I?
Yeah, of course.
That's quite nice.
That tastes horrible
Well, it
after
might do
drinking
after
that.
that, yeah.
That's what I mean. I've drunk that, and that
Might be
now
so.
tastes awful.
Yeah, it does. After drinking that.
Well, that's it. His beer's ruined now.
That's nice.
That's okay.
It's quite heavy.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
a dessert beer.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are off to Hebden Bridge, one of my favourite spots. I'm really looking forward to that. And stopping by the brewery. That's where we'll be doing our beer review in the brewery there.
So we checked in tonight and we checked with the landlord, doing breakfast from 7, so we're going for a 7:30 breakfast, so a bit of an earlier start to get to Hebden a bit sooner.
So that we can spend a bit more time
In
and relaxing
vacation.
in Hebden and just go around to a few bars and stuff there. Because it'll be the first time we've had a proper evening off, I think.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously we've got an evening off, but you know, sort of like you get back and you sort of eat and then it's like, right, then you relax. Whereas there it'll be a bit, we'll turn up and there'll be some time to have, you know, actually have a shower, relax, have a beer, then eat our food and stuff. You know, I'd like to get to Hebden, hopefully. How many miles did we say?
15,
15
isn't it?
miles.
So-
Well, that would be perfect. If we got into Hebden between 3:30 and 4,
Yeah.
then that actually gives us some time to sit down drinking beers and finding a dartboard.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm thinking, well, not being funny, but after all the diversions we've done, we've still only covered 31 miles of 268. And by the time we finish tomorrow, we still wouldn't have hit the 50-mile mark. It's ridiculous.
From here, we've got a 1.5 mile uphill walk
I didn't record any of that on the way
Sit.
down either.
just to get back on the Pennine Way to start our day. Nice.
Hungover. Right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.